Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all doing well. So by the time this video goes up, I think it is my 1 year anniversary on YouTube, or about to be. So this time last year I was finding any excuse not to put out my first video, and here we are 1 year later with all you guys watching my videos and leaving all your cute comments. Thank you to everyone that's been with me on this journey so far. If you're new here, my name's Aisha and I make videos on relaxed hair. If you're not subscribed, then what are you waiting for? Make sure you hit the subscribe button. So I thought to celebrate 1 year on YouTube, I would do a little Q&A so you guys can get to know me a bit better. I'm about a year late on this, but that's fine, better late than never. So I asked you guys on my Instagram and here on YouTube to send me in your burning questions, and I'm gonna go ahead and answer those today. So there's quite a few questions. I'm just gonna get into it now because I'm going on holiday tomorrow and I haven't packed, so I need to hurry up and do this so I can go and pack. Also, I forgot to say, I relaxed my hair on the weekend. I was 16 weeks post, did it at the salon again. I had a trim when I went to the salon the time before, so maybe that was like 3 weeks before, and I chopped a lot of the front, and I actually love my hair, like, I always say that, but after a good trim, I really love how my hair looks. So it's a lot heavier in the front, and like there was some areas that looked kind of thin. So yeah, I just got rid of those. So if you think my hair looks a bit different, that might be why. So yeah, let's just get into the questions. Let's do this. Let's have some fun. First question, how old are you? So my spirit is 21, eternally 21, but I am 27 years old. Yeah, people have been guessing some really crazy ages recently, and I'm just like, no, I'm a very grown lady actually. I got ID'd the other day to buy a scratch card, and you have to be 16 to buy a scratch card in the UK. Next question, what is your ethnicity / heritage? So I was born and raised in London in the UK, but my family are originally from the Caribbean. So my parents are from St. Vincent, a tiny island in the Caribbean, and Trinidad. So yeah, I'm a Caribbean girl. Love my soca. I haven't been to Trinidad in years, but I'm hoping to go to Trinidad Carnival in 2020, fingers crossed. Do you have any siblings? Yes, I do. I have an older sister who is also on YouTube. Her name's Jade, aka Sister Soko. She does videos on her lock journey. So yeah, I'll leave her channel down below, so go and check that out. How tall are you? Good question. In my head, I'm about 5'8", but in reality, I'm 5'2" / 5'2.5" on a good day. What did you study at university? I studied psychology at Brunel University. Who are your idols? Beyonce, of course. I love me some Beyonce. Like, who doesn't love Beyonce? Yeah, I have a newfound appreciation for her work ethic after watching the Homecoming tour documentary thing. I feel like no one really does it like Queen Bee, and everyone should be more like Bee. Sometimes to get through my dilemmas in life, I ask myself, what would Bee do? Also, what would Rihanna do? And they're two completely different answers. So yeah, I love me some Beyonce. She's my idol and I wish I could be more like her. In the YouTube world, I would say Patricia Bright. I've been watching Patricia for years, like since she had her hair channel years ago. It's been so great to see her evolve and grow and like just literally be doing everything she's doing now. Yeah, she's another idol, inspiration, doing the damn thing. Next question, how long have you and your husband been together? So we've been together for just over 5 years. How did you and your husband meet? So we met at a mutual friend's birthday. It was her 21st birthday, so I would have been 20 then. And he'll always say that he was gonna make the first move, but I actually asked my friend to introduce me to him, and the rest is history. Actually, that sounds like it was like an instant thing. No. We didn't have our first date until like a year and a half after that because he was playing it so cool. Do you have any kids? No, we don't have any kids yet. Are there any kids in the near future? It depends what you mean by near future. Yes, we do plan on having children. I don't know how many. In my head, I really want 3, but I don't know, we'll have to see how we go after the first one. What are some of the things we did as a couple to prepare for marriage? We didn't do like premarital counseling or anything like that, although I think it is probably a good idea. Like if you have the opportunity, then yeah, you should do it. But the main thing that we did was just like read books and prepare. So there are a couple of books I would recommend. The first one being The 5 Love Languages by Gary Chapman. I feel like this is essential if you're in a relationship, even if you're single and like preparing to be in a relationship. It's good to know your love language and the love language of your significant other, just so you know how to like love them the best way and how you like to receive love. Like once you know your own love language, it just makes it a lot easier for you to translate it to your partner. And it's funny because my love language has changed over the years. I think when we first got together it was receiving gifts, and now I think since we've been living together it's definitely acts of service. So the second book is one we read after we got engaged, and it's Things I Wish I'd Known Before We Got Married by Gary Chapman. I feel like this is an absolute essential if you're planning on getting married or if you're in a long-term relationship. It just has different chapters on things that will affect you in your marriage, like most likely affect you during your marriage. So it just makes you think beyond the wedding and like the happy times and when things might get a bit harder and how to deal with certain problems. Like it has things on like your in-laws, on money, apologizing, that kind of thing. So I really love that book, and it's definitely one that I refer back to every now and then. Okay, so best country you've traveled to so far. Without a doubt for me that is Thailand. We went to Thailand a few years ago, I think it was 2016, and it is by far my favorite holiday. It's literally the most beautiful country I've been to. Everywhere just looks picturesque. The people are really friendly, they've got good food. There's a lot to do. It's definitely on my list to go back to, and I definitely recommend it without a doubt. Next question, where is your next trip? So my next trip, which is actually tomorrow, I'm going to New York, and it's going to be my first time in America. I've only ever passed through on my way to Brazil, so this is going to be the first time actually leaving the airport, and I'm so excited. I'm so excited to eat. That's the main thing. You guys gave me some really good recommendations on Instagram, so I'm looking forward to going through every single restaurant on that list. We're only there for 5 days, so I don't know how many of the restaurants I'm going to get to visit. How do you find the best areas, quality hotels and activities when traveling? 1, Google. Google is your best friend. Lonely Planet is another good one. If you put in the area, it has like all the top places, all the top like tourist spots, restaurants, hotels, like all the information you'll need, like vaccinations that you'll need to go to the country. So that's really useful. And most recently, I would say Instagram. I usually type in the place or the area I'm going to, then look at like all the stories or look for the hashtag to find restaurants and stuff. So that's literally what I've been doing for New York. I've got a little folder on Instagram with all the restaurants and like good places to go, good places to take pictures and all that jazz. Next question is, what is your diet and fitness regime? So I try and go to the gym about 3-4 times a week. If it's like a really good week, I'll go 5 times, but I can't think of the last time that happened. I usually do a HIIT workout most days, and then I'll do some weights and stuff. I usually do a class on the weekend, Just Jeans Train to Slay class. If you guys are based in London, I definitely recommend doing her class. It is so hard, but like in a good way. She really pushes you. That's how I know I don't push myself enough at the gym. But when I get back from New York, I'm actually gonna go hard in the gym. Okay, what's your favorite thing to cook? I don't really enjoy cooking like that, but when I do, it's mostly Caribbean food or any kind of pasta. Like I made a garlic pasta linguine the other day and it was so good. But yeah, if it's not pasta, then it's Caribbean food. Like stewed chicken, saltfish, plantain, anything Caribbean basically. What foundation do you use? So I'm currently using the Estee Lauder Double Wear Foundation in Amber Honey, which I actually think is a really good match. So prior to that, I was wearing the MAC Matchmaster Foundation in, I think it was 7.5. Next question is, what lipstick are you wearing? So this was posted under the photo I uploaded on YouTube to announce the Q&A, and that is my signature brown lip, which is the Colourpop Ultra Matte Lip in the colour Limbo, and I always wear it with a MAC Chestnut lip liner. What is your best tip for saving money? My top tip would be to save a percentage of your like salary or your wage every time it comes in. So if you get paid monthly, then make sure you save a percentage before you spend anything. Yeah, if you can set up a standing order or something so you don't actually see it, so it's like it doesn't even exist, it just goes straight out into your savings, then that's always good. How do you stay motivated and keep positive on a regular basis? I don't know if I do, but one thing I guess to stay motivated is to have goals. So I don't know if you guys follow I think his name is Joe Duncan, 4-5 a.m. on Instagram. So he has this blueprint, and it's like a workbook for you to create the life that you want. So I bought that at the start of the year, and it's just been a really good way to break down like the different goals I have. And the way he does it, it's just very specific. So you just work towards that. So that's one way I stay motivated, by completing that and referring back to it. So I'm reading a book right now. It's called Good Vibes, Good Life by Vex King. That is a really good book. If you are trying to stay positive and like give off positive vibes and all that stuff, that is a really good book to read. Okay, let's do the last one. How come you still relax your hair when everyone is going natural? That's what I'm gonna end it on. So I still relax my hair because it works for me, and it works for my lifestyle right now. I still have goals that I'd like to achieve while my hair is relaxed. I think if my hair wasn't particularly healthy or didn't react well to the relaxer, then of course I wouldn't relax my hair. But as I don't have any problems relaxing my hair and consider my hair to be quite healthy, I don't mind relaxing it. That's not to say I won't go natural in the future, but for now I'm happy relaxing my hair. It may not be the healthiest choice, but it's the choice that works for me. So yeah, I think that's something I get questions on quite a lot, like people that kind of feel conflicted because everyone else is like going natural at the moment. But you just have to do what works for you and what works for your lifestyle. And if you're not ready to go natural, then don't do it. If you are, then by all means do it. But yeah, it's kind of your own decision, and you shouldn't let anyone else and what they're doing influence you and your own personal decision. So yeah, I relax my hair because I want to. So guys, thank you for watching that video. If you enjoyed it, then make sure you give it a thumbs up. If you have any other questions that I missed, because there were quite a few, but I didn't want this video to be too long, then leave them down in the comments and I will try and respond to them. Thank you to everyone that's been following me on my journey so far. Let me know what you want to see on my channel in the future and for the next year. I might vlog while I'm in New York or do some kind of recording or something. I'm not too sure yet. Yes, thank you guys for watching, and my battery light is flashing right now. So I will see you guys in the next one. Thank you for watching. Thank you for following. And if you're not subscribed, make sure you do that. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.